Hi folks. So this is part 2 of construction of triangles. Okay, I'm going to do I think 3 of these today. So this time we're looking at triangles where we've got the information of ASA, and that's angle, side, angle. Okay, and that is where the side is in between the two angles that we've been given. Okay, so there's angle, side, angle. Okay, we wouldn't want the side up here or something, we want it in between the two angles that we're working with. That's how this works. It won't work if we don't do it like that. So the first thing we're going to do when we're constructing these, again, this is a sketch. This isn't accurate. Okay, it's not something we can rely on. Okay, so we're going to do, first of all, a 6 centimetre line, because that's what we've got here. Now, I don't know any of the other sides, not like we did on the last one where we knew 2 sides. I only know 1 side this time, 6 centimetres. Okay. Oh, sorry, I've done that right off the bottom. There we are. I've drawn it with a ruler. Okay, I've just measured out 6 centimetres there. So that's our 6 centimetre line. Now, with my protractor, I'm going to draw these two angles. So this first one here is 70 degrees. Okay, so I'm going to line it up to the left-hand side of my 6 centimetre line. Okay, 0's on the inside angle, on the inside scale of this protractor, and we're going up to 70 degrees. So all the way up to 70, and put a mark there. Okay, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to connect that dot to this end, okay, and I'm going to draw just a massive line. Okay, I don't know how long it's going to be yet, I've got no idea, but I'm going to draw a big line that goes through there. Okay, now I'm going to come to this side, and this one here I can label up as 70 degrees. I know it's 70 degrees because I measured it, and this side I'm going to come and do 40. So I'm going to again line up to the side. Okay, and this time the angle's the scales on the outside, and up to 40. I'm going to put a dash there, and again I'm going to connect that dash to this end and just do it with a great big line. Okay, great big line, and that's our 40 degrees. And you've actually essentially finished. Our triangle is where that last point is where these meet here. Okay, so there is your triangle, and because this is an accurate drawing, you can use it to take readings from. So you could measure that last angle if you wanted. You shouldn't need to, because you should know that 180 subtract these two will give us that. Well, let's find out what we'd hope it is. So 180 subtract, well, we've got 110 there altogether, which is 70. So let's just see, is that 70? Yeah, it is. It's exactly 70. Okay, on the inside angle there, on the inside scale. It's the third time I've said that. We get 70, which is interesting actually. I just picked these numbers out of my head, but that makes a special type of triangle. I'm hoping you can see it. You might see it more so if I turned it this way. So because it's accurate, we can measure this side, and I'm hoping, theoretically, we should get it to be 6 centimetres. And it is, look at that, that's exactly 6 centimetres. What are the odds? Okay, and that's an accurate reading. So this is, I'm hoping you've all seen it, it's an isosceles triangle, because these two are the same, and these two angles are the same. Okay, you do normally tend to see them presented this way up. That isn't because there's any particular way up for it to go, but people do tend to like drawing them that way. Okay, so that was a nice little bit of extra goodness there. So there's the first one of those. I'm going to do 2 more. I'm not sure they'll be quite as exciting as finding hidden isosceles triangles in work. Right then, so this time we've got again angle, side, angle. So angle, side, angle. It's a different way around this time. It's still angle, side, angle. So I'm going to start off with my 9 centimetres. I'm going to draw it the same kind of orientation as that one. 9 centimetres down there, and then with my protractor I'm going to do the 30 degrees. So from this end of the line, make sure it's as accurate as you can get it. So nice sharp pencil's always good here, and 0 on the outside, so up to 30. And I'm going to get my ruler and just connect those two really, but like before, we don't really know how long that's going to be yet, so I'm just draw a line that just goes along. Now this one here is going to be 50 degrees, so into here. Make sure you're reading from the 9 centimetre line, don't start over here. at the top, because you could end up with something that wouldn't be right. Okay, we want to start from the line, so our 50 is coming from the 9 centimetre line. So up to 50 here, which is there. Okay, and then we can draw those, join them up, and we should have got a nice complete triangle now. So we'll just pop these in, I've forgotten to write them. 30 degrees, 50 degrees. Okay, so there's our accurate triangle just there. Again, if you wanted, you could check the last angle. It's always a nice way to check you've done it right. It's really worth a check, actually. We'd be hoping for it to be 100 degrees, actually, because they're 80, so this one should be 100. Let's check. Yeah, oh dear, I've not been particularly accurate there. We're just about at 100. We're just about at 100 there. I might need to sharpen my pencil. There we are, yeah. So I'll just give this pencil a sharpen for the next one. Okay, right then, so let's do one more. Okay, please make sure you're taking a couple of notes on these, okay? Get at least one of these into your book. Really, very useful to look back on. So last one, we've got angle, side, angle. This is our sketch. We'll draw accurate drawing over here. I'm going to keep it the same orientation, causes less confusion. So there's 7 centimetres. There's my line. And this time I'm going to have my angles coming down this way. Sorry, out this way, okay? Because I want it to be kind of looking the same as that. It doesn't matter if you do them the other way around. It just makes me kind of keep things in the right order. So let's just line that up on here. So reading, is that on there? There we go. So we're going for 40 degrees from the 7 centimetre line. So all the way up here to 40. We can join those up with a straight edge. Okay, so there's our 40 degrees. And then we want the 30 coming from the other end of that 7 centimetres. So here we are, this inside scale this time. And from the 7 centimetre line to 30, so that's just up. There we go, just there. And there we go, 30 degrees. Okay, so that's how we draw a accurate construction of a triangle where we've got the ASA information. That's the angle, side, angle information. Okay, so as with the other video on this, I'm going to make sure you've got some practice questions of these to do at home, but please make sure you've taken at least one of these examples down as a note in your book, and actually even better with a how-to, because a picture like that's not particularly useful without the steps you took to get there. So, you know, these are your books. Make sure that they're useful to you, please. Thanks, folks.